Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator, welcome back to the wondrous Greenwich Valley. So last episode we were spraying and we also started harvesting in this field, which I believe is number 58, yep. So we've done one headland in this field, so what we're going to do is we're going to empty the combine now. We've got the trailer with the universal behind us. Then what we'll do is we'll jump back into the combine and then we will do headland number 2. We'll do 2 headlands in this field. And then we can start going up and down harvesting these oats in field number 58. So let's jump into the combine. The engine is running, and what we're going to do is we will just spin round without hitting the gate. Hopefully what I'll do actually is I will jump out and quickly close that one, because definitely don't need that gate to be open. Okay, and what we can do, oh, that's taking a header trailer with it. Spin around here, we bring the pipe out now, and what we'll do is we'll unload this load of oats into the trailer just here. If I can steer properly, that'd be nice. Okay, and then that's hooked up to the universal, and what we'll do is once that trailer is full is we can maybe sell, we might sell sort of 1 trailer, maybe 2 trailers of the oats, but a lot of them we'd like, well I'd like to anyway, I'd like to keep them in storage. So then if we ever do need a pot of money for a new piece of machinery or a new tractor or something, we can go to that pot of grain and sell it at the right price. So that's nearly full or empty in the harvester. So without further ado, let's crack on and we'll do the second headland. So I really love this mod. And it just makes me even more excited to play the Platinum edition of Farming Simulator when that comes out later this year, because obviously that's going to be featuring class machinery in the base game. So I suppose it isn't base game, is it? It's going to be the first time we see class machinery in the game which isn't modded, because obviously you're going to have to buy the Platinum edition to get it. So really excited for that. I don't know off the top of my head how many machines exactly are going to be coming in the Platinum edition. I mean, when I try and think of it overall, I'm not sure if it is good value. I think it all depends how well the machines are built. I mean, you know, me personally, I've never had a problem with any piece of machinery or tractor or vehicle in general built by giants, and say, you know, to further on from that, even the modded stuff is just absolutely excellent. So I have no worries, or I don't think the machines are going to be developed or built badly. I do think sometimes with DLC I would prefer a DLC to give a fundamental change to the base game. For example, in this game, a fundamental change to the base game would be, I don't know, for example, you could irrigate your crops, or you could open a farm shop and sell your produce in a farm shop. That would be a fundamental base change to the game. So in that sense I understand the DLC. For example, I think a really good example of how DLCs are done and how expansion in general to a game is done is The Sims. So probably my favourite game of all time is Sims 2. You had the base game, and then each, I don't know, was it a year? Each sort of year after, or sort of twice a year, you would get an expansion pack. And that expansion pack would give you content and features that the base game simply just did not have. I think in sort of our generation of gaming currently, that is being done by some games. I personally think City Skylines, I always think that their sort of DLC, I think it's always done very well, and it always adds something to the base game. You know, if you had person A with the base game, and then you had yourself or another person with the DLC, this tree's always in my way, you would be able to tell the fundamental difference between the base game and the game with having a DLC. So I just hope that games in the future are going to stick with the older approach of DLC being fundamental changes to the game. Now, does that happen with Farming Simulator and their Platinum versions? I don't think so. But, like I said, everything you do get in that Platinum version, which is extra to the base game, is built extremely well. So I think it all just comes down to if you're prepared to buy it or not. If you're prepared to buy a DLC or an expansion pack or a Platinum edition of a game and you're happy with that, maybe not giving brand new features to the game, then go for it. I just think, you know, sort of in the current climate, I think a lot of developers are beginning to see that people will not buy it if you don't give enough extra content in that pack. You know, sort of a classic example is sort of not really DLC or content, but sort of EA with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't know if I've ever seen a game not be disliked, but sort of have that much of a bad reaction when it comes out than Star Wars Battlefront 2. I mean, I understand the frustrations that people had with the loot boxes and, you know, sort of always having to plough money into a game, because I agree, to be honest, those sort of games, when you've bought it, and these games aren't cheap, these games are, I mean, what was Battlefront when it came out? I don't know, it's going to be over £50, isn't it? You should not have to, oh, hit my keyboard, you should not have to then carry on to buy stuff for that game. You know, I just think, I don't know, I think it's just our current climate in the world that, you know, I think these companies are always trying to get as much money as possible, which makes sense. Of course a developer is going to try and get as much money as possible. I just think they have to make sure before they release a DLC or an expansion pack that it's good value for money, because in essence that's how you're going to get people to buy it. So that's a sort of mini rant discussion over. I don't want to rant too much more. Our harvester is just about full. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll make our way over to the trailer. Once the hay is... the hay, I always call straw hay, and I annoy myself with it once the straw has come out from the back of the trailer. And we'll just bring it over here to our trailer so we can pop it in, and I think actually this load might make the trailer full. We might not actually even be able to fit all of this in that one trailer, but we'll give it a good go. Try not to clip anything. Okay. So yeah, let me know down below, guys. Let me know what you think about sort of DLC and expansion packs, because I know actually a lot of people actually will just not buy them. Obviously that's your choice, you know. If you don't think something's worth buying, then you don't buy it, do you? But let me know what you think down below. There are some games, I don't know if other people do this, there are some games where I would automatically buy or pre-order DLC no matter what. So one of those games for me is City Skylines. I will buy City Skylines DLC regardless of what I've seen in the press about it or screenshots or gameplay. Because I just love the game so much. I know it's going to be good quality. So in disruption of the discussion, I'm just going to see which place. What's Oats? Is that Oats? No, I think that's Oats. Yes. So we want to go to Linton Mill. Linton Mill is the one right at the bottom corner of the map, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, but let me know down below what you think of DLC and expansion packs, because I think people obviously will have different opinions, and I want to hear what you think. But there are a few games where I would buy an expansion pack regardless. So yeah, let me know what you think. For this game, I think this game as well, to be honest, I think that this game, you know, when they bring out DLC and they bring out expansion packs, I would normally buy it. All I'm trying to get through and all I'm trying to discuss is I do think developers need to be a bit more aware of whether that means the DLC or the expansion pack or the platinum editions of games are good for value, because that's what matters at the end of the day, isn't it? So this is the KFC roundabout. Do we go right here? Yes. Oh no, actually no, if we go straight along it's going to be much easier. So we'll go past KFC just here, take a left on this exit, and we'll trundle on down to Linton Mill, and we'll sell this trailer of oats, maybe one more trailer. Should give us a bit more of a financial boost, which would be great. And then we can possibly start putting the oats into storage. Well, I wonder if Robert would let us use his trailer, and then we could actually just take it all in one big go down to the silo. That might be a good idea. I'll see what he says. But yeah, I will see you at Linton Mill, guys. So here is the mill. Let's have a look and see how much money we can make off this one trailer load of oats. Hopefully a nice amount. Awesome. So looking at sort of £5,500 per trailer, which is a really good price. So if we do that maybe one more time, or maybe a couple more times to try and get above that 20,000 mark, that would be great for the farm. We can start looking into more machinery if we need more machinery. I do know that, or I have heard that Robert is quite keen to get rid of an old tractor he has. I can't remember what brand. I want to say it's an Ursus, if that's how you pronounce it, or Ursus. But I know he's looking to get rid of it. I think it's quite old, but I don't know if it's going to be a good tractor that we can keep over at the sheep farm. So we could keep it over there, and that's the tractor that we use to look after the sheep, to give the sheep water, to give the sheep bales, etc. So what I might do is I was going to see if his trailer is low enough for our auger on our combine to get into, and then we could just do some big transports with his lorry. I mean, it's quite clearly got too much money. I mean, not many farmers can sort of afford to own a bloody lorry and a massive trailer. But, it's nice for some people, so I'll give him a quick text. If he's not using a lorry, I'll just see if it's okay to test it out. And then what I also do is I'll just mention it to him. I'll just say that I've heard that he's selling a tractor, and sort of see what it looks like, see if it runs nicely, and then if it does and it's not too expensive, then we might think about buying it, and then that's something then that we can put into our sheep farm. Okay, so we've just got back to field number 58. What I'm going to do is we'll let this batch of oats get into the trailer. I had a quick call with Robert when I was on the way back, obviously hands-free, obviously. And he said the tray's definitely too high to be able to use it with this combine, so we'll have to carry on with this small trailer, but that's not too bad. Maybe it's something that we can think about to put our money into. The money that we've got out of this field, maybe that is where we put it. We put it into getting a bigger trailer maybe, so all possibilities. So auger can go in. We will make a short journey down to here. Oh, I managed to crash into a hedge on the way. And we'll get started again with harvesting these oats. Okay, so another full load in the combine and a full trailer. So let's take it down to Linton Mill and we'll sell another trailer load, which will bring a nice boost into the farm again. Make sure it's clear, not that I can see much. Okay, let's get on our way. We are going to need some fuel pretty soon actually. Might have to refuel after we've been to Linton Mill. We want some fuel to get us back into from the fields. So I'll see you at Linton Mill. Okay, so we're just about to pull into Linton Mill. So hopefully we'll get a similar price, around £5,500. Let's see what we get. Oh, they do a wheelie in a tractor. Looks good to me. Perfect. It's another £5,500. So I'm going to head on over to the petrol station and fill up the tractor with some diesel. Not exactly a sight you see every day, a tractor at a petrol station, but anyhow, so let's get this girl fired up. So that was £104 for a new tank of diesel. And we can make our way back to field number 58. So I thought whilst we are here, we can quickly just go and have a look at the sheep farm. Go and see if the sheep are doing all okay. So up the track. And what I'll do is I'll leave the tractor here. Right. Let's go and have a look. So they've got hundreds of food and still got that bale. What about water? Yeah, they still got loads. You doing alright, ladies? Yeah, all good. I got 4. I thought I had 5. Oh, hello. Okay, so let's go back to field number 58. We've just got back to the farm. That's another full trailer. So what we're going to do is we will continue in the combine. If I spin around, actually I'll go down there where I left off. So what we're going to do is we will go again until we're 100% full in the combine, and then we can start thinking about whether we want to put this in storage or if it's actually going to sell the lot, or possibly buy a new trailer. So let's continue. So we're just about to do the last little stretch of oats. It's definitely going to early evening, late afternoon time here. The sun's starting to set, so we'll get this field done. We'll get it all harvested. There's a few straggly bits which I'll just collect up after this row. Then what we'll do is we'll sow everything, and then tomorrow, bright new day, and what we can do is we can start thinking about getting this field baled. So let's disable the straw swath. We'll turn around and we'll just pick up the few little straggly bits on the side here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Robert a call, and I'm just going to ask about that tractor that people seem to think he is willing to sell, and sort of see if it will be appropriate for our farm or not. So there we go, that's it, the field is complete. So we'll leave the combine over here for tonight. We can sort out taking it back to the farm and other stuff tomorrow. I'm confident it will not be stolen. What we'll do is we'll park it up just there we go. Engine off, and we'll go and jump into the Universal, and we'll take this down to Linton Mill, come back, get the other load from the combine, take that down to Linton Mill, and that'll be it. Okay, so let's get going. The bales that we get out of this field we will be selling. Also we have no need for straw, so it seems a bit silly to keep lots of straw bales when we don't really have a reason to keep them. So we will be selling the bales as soon as they are made in that field. Okay, so I'll see you at Linton Mill. Right, so I phoned Robert. So he said the tractor is for sale, one that he has. So I've come up here to his the new company he's bought actually. His name isn't RK Blair, but he's just bought this company just sort of on the outskirts of Greenwich. And so he says he wants £800 for it. So I'm going to turn around, surprise, surprise, and we'll go and have a look. He's given me the keys. He said feel free to give it a little run around to see what you think. So here it is. This is the Ursus. The wheels are a little bit bent. I think it's definitely been used for sort of animal work. It's quite dirty, it's quite old. But for £800, I don't think that's too bad. So let's jump inside. So it's the Ursus 920. And it's nice. It's nothing special about it. But I think it'll be great for just using for animal work. So let's hear what the engine sounds like. Okay, so it runs well. Steering's good, even though the wheels are bent, which is nice to see. So it's going to go for a very short drive. You can tell it's old by the sound the engine's making. So it's not a very fast tractor. I think it only goes about 19 miles an hour. I think this would do for us. It's nice. It's going to be perfect for doing with animal work, doing a few bits of carting around the sheep farm, sort of moving the bales around. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's nice. Let's take it back to the suppliers. What we'll do, we'll have one final little look round. And if we like it, let's buy it. £800. I think this is a bit of a steal. You know, I think this is going to be a really good addition to the sheep farm. So, left here. We'll just park it in here. We'll just have one final little look at it as the sun sets here. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great addition. Looks really nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. £800 later, and it's ours. So let's take it home. I've brought the Ursus, however you do pronounce it, back to the farm. So it's at this farm at the minute. I think we will transfer this tractor over to the sheep farm, but we can do that in the next episode, and we can have a look at the sheep whilst we're there. And also what we will be doing is baling field number 58. I'll get that done, and then hopefully we'll sell all of those straw bales. So tune in next time, have a great day, and I'll see you later. If you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, post a comment down below, and please follow me on Facebook and Twitter to keep updated. See you later.